Welcome back to KCTV English News. I'm Angel Kim. Starting this month, electronic entry and exit registries will become mandatory at facilities that are high risk for COVID-19 in Jeju. Single-use QR codes must be acquired and presented to the facility manager for access to 8 different types of facilities, including entertainment facilities and karaoke bars. The QR code authentication method will also be introduced for additionally designated locations such as direct sales promotion halls, distribution centers, large academies of over 300 people, along with buffet restaurants. This will come into effect on the 15th after undergoing the guidance period. If the electronic entry and exit registry is not implemented, both the facility manager and user may be fined and a restriction of entry placed on the establishment. Jeju Island will file a lawsuit for damages against a confirmed patient of COVID-19 from Ansan, Gyeonggi-do Province, who, despite showing evident symptoms of COVID-19, took fever-reducing drugs while traveling around the island. The province has announced that a damages lawsuit will be filed at the Jeju District Court as early as next week. The government is currently assessing the amount of damage that the Ansan patient has incurred, such as the cost of disinfection measures and the operating loss of temporary closures of stores. Considering that the amount of a previous litigation against the tourist from Gangnam was more than 130 million won, the size of the litigation is expected to be larger for the patient from Ansan, as the patient had more contact with people and traveled to more sites. A woman in her 70s from Gwangju City has tested positive for COVID-19 after traveling to Jeju on June 22nd. It has been reported that the woman was experiencing symptoms from the first day of her trip, but continued sightseeing without taking any action. 4 people who were traveling with her were also confirmed positive, and there is growing concern about local transmission in the community. Joseph Kim reports.
5 people, including patient A, a woman in her 70s, tested positive in Gwangju after they came to Jeju on the 22nd for vacation. They arrived in Jeju at 9 a.m. by ferry, the Queen Mary from Mokpo. The confirmed patient and her party stayed for 2 nights and 3 days and visited places including Cheonjeon Waterfall and Gwakji Beach by their own car. Also, they visited a famous momguk restaurant located in Yongdam-dong in Jeju City, and most of the time, they wore a mask. Jeju Province completed disinfection at 8 places visited by the party, and 5 people who have been in contact with them have been self-isolated. The problem is that even though she had abnormal symptoms, including diarrhea and poor appetite from the 22nd, the first day of their travels, there were no follow-up measures. It is highly assumed that she was infected not in Jeju, but in other regions and spread the virus to the rest of the party, 4 people. As she showed symptoms during her whole travel period, there is a high possibility to spread the virus. In addition, since she was confirmed positive a week after her return to Gwangju on June 30th, concerns are high to the long gap in quarantine, including the delayed isolation of the contacts.
안타깝게도 이분이 뒤늦게 거의 일주일 이후가 되어서 저희들에게 알려져서 저희가 격리 시간이 좀 늦어진 점 때문에 혹시 저희가 공개한 동선에서 계셨던 같은 시간, 같은 날짜, 같은 시간에 계셨던 분 중에서 임상 증상이 있으신 분은 코로나 의심되는 증상이 있으시면은 저희에게 적극적으로 신고를 하셔서
Continuing epidemiological surveys of confirmed patients, Jeju Province will disclose the relevant information as soon as additional information is confirmed. Joseph Kim, KCTV.
Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. Please follow us on YouTube at KCTV E-News Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. Have a great evening and see you again next week.